It's hard to imagine now, but when the pilot episode of Mad Men aired in 2007, nobody knew who Jon Hamm was.
Now, of course, some of you may know me from the AMC show Mad Men.
Christina Hendricks? Never heard of her. And which one is Elisabeth Moss again?
I always try to be honest. Good for you.
The series changed their lives forever. Some no longer had to moonlight as porn industry workers. Others think dating is overrated. Some met the love of their life on the set of Mad Men. Some got married and divorced while working on the show. Some have denounced the extravagant actor lifestyle and filmed some truly weird commercials.
That, Emil, is what I do every day.
Are you ready to catch up with your favorite actors from your favorite TV show? The cast of Mad Men. What are they up to these days? We will gladly help you with this, right after you subscribe to RumourJuice YouTube channel.
It's exciting.
Jon Hamm. Jon Hamm goes incognito while wearing a baseball cap and a scarf around his face in California. You know you're famous when your shopping trip ends up being news. But in 2007, Jon Hamm was a struggling actor who had to compete with over 80 candidates to get the role of Don Draper. Jon Hamm recalls how other actors easily got their roles at the first attempt. Meanwhile, there was a little more resistance when it came to him. The show's creators eventually flew him to New York and took him for a drink. That's when they realized he had star potential, so they let them know he got the job.
Well, it's good to have a job.
It's good to have a job.
Hamm hasn't looked back ever since, booking one awesome project after the other. Despite his busy career, the actor hasn't forgotten his old Mad Men co-stars. He revealed recently that they still keep in touch.
I do, yeah. We talk all the time. Like we're all buds, you know.
As for romantic relationships, Hamm is currently single. He was in a long-term relationship from 1997 to 2015, but sometimes things just don't work out. Nowadays, he is busy helping those affected by the outbreak of COVID-19 by participating in celebrity poker tournaments. Together with other Hollywood big names like Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Adam Sandler, Bryan Cranston, Tobey Maguire, he raised $1.75 million for Feeding America, a nonprofit organization that distributes food to those in need. Hamm knows a lot about struggle. His parents died when he was still young. At 24, he moved to LA with just a car and $150 in his pocket to start a new life. Before becoming Don Draper, Hamm was looking for ways to make money. So when an opportunity arose to work as a set dresser for adult-oriented movies, he agreed. It was a job and it paid the bills.
And I'm like, slight problem. I've never been a set dresser. I don't even know what that is. $100 a day. $100 a day? I was like, in.
We can say with confidence, you made it, Jon.
In my heart, I know we cannot be defeated because there is an answer that will open the door.
Elisabeth Moss. The actress who perfectly embodied Peggy Olson almost became a professional dancer and studied ballet. Luckily, she did catch that acting bug, and she was the first person to audition for the role of Peggy. A couple of years down the road, the Mad Men creators showed the actors their own audition tapes. Moss found hers hilarious. "I don't look anything like Peggy in the tape. I'm 23, blonde, tan. I looked like I just walked off of the beach." Moss is now most famous for two things: her roles in Mad Men and other hit shows, like The Handmaid's Tale, and for being involved with the notorious Church of Scientology. She was actually raised in a family of Scientologists. When she gets asked whether her pro-feminist, pro-LGBT and political views clash with her religion, Moss is quick to defend her beliefs. "I am obviously a huge feminist and huge supporter of the LGBTQ community and believe so strongly in people being able to do what they want to do, to love who they want to love, to be the person that they want to be." A seemingly private person, Moss found herself in the spotlight in 2009 when she married comedy king, Saturday Night Live actor Fred Armisen. Even more attention was paid to her when she divorced Armisen in less than a year. Moss says she learned so much during the time she was married in terms of who she was and what she really needed. However, the separation didn't appear to be amicable. Moss had some choice words to say about her ex-husband. "One of the greatest things I heard someone say about him is, he is so great at doing impersonations, but the greatest impersonation he does is that of a normal person." To me, that sums it up. The actress told Page Six. In 2014, she described her relationship with Armisen as, quote, "extremely traumatic and awful and horrible." Moss has obviously moved on, but vowed to keep her love life private. Vincent Kartheiser. "I only auditioned for Pete Campbell. My agents aren't delusional enough to think that I'm a Don Draper." Actor Vincent Kartheiser says humorously, "We agree to disagree. Both Don Draper and Pete Campbell are stunning gentlemen, each in their own way. If that weren't true, KFC wouldn't have chosen Kartheiser to play the legendary Colonel Sanders and describe him as, quote, a young actor with lots of hair and flair. Vincent's vintage good looks and piercing blue eyes made him perfect for the role. A weird career choice and a weird compliment, but still a compliment?
You're a creepy guy, Vincent. I never understood it. Everyone always calls me creepy, and I always think, just being authentic, this is who I am, but...
As for his personal life, Kartheiser is perfectly content. He started dating his Mad Men co-star Alexis Bledel in mid-2012. However, they were all professional about it and only got together when season 5 of the show wrapped. The pair laid low and weren't public about their relationship, engagement, subsequent marriage, and even the birth of their son. In a similar fashion, the actor revealed in a 2010 interview that he doesn't like the extravagant lifestyle of Hollywood celebrities and prefers a simpler life, which he's enjoying with his wife and their son. Kartheiser's had a few acting gigs since his Mad Men days, but unfortunately, we don't see him that often in new projects. January Jones. January Jones is a successful actress, well known beyond the role of Mrs. Draper on Mad Men. Her personal life, however, remains heavily guarded. In 2011, she gave birth to her son, but chooses not to name the father. In 2017, she told E! News that dating was overrated.
I know.
After I had Xander, I went on a couple of dates, and I was like, I'd rather be at home sleeping, watching TV, or hanging out with my kid, the actress confessed. Nothing seems different in 2020. The actress is enjoying her life as a single mom. Does all of this make January Jones seem unapproachable? Some of her former Mad Men co-stars certainly think so.
But people say things all the time.
Actor Jared Gilmore played Jones's son, Bobby Draper, in Mad Men. The guy decided to leave the show to be in Once Upon a Time, so he had to be replaced. Gilmore warned his on-screen successor to be careful around January Jones. She's not as approachable as the others, he explained. She's really serious about what she does. Everyone else is so nice. While the serious part isn't concerning, the not nice implication is. And here's what happened when the actress met fellow actor Zach Galifianakis for the first time. The two were at a party, and Jones invited Galifianakis to sit at her table. They talked for about 10 minutes, and she goes, I think it's time for you to leave. So I say, January, you're an actress in a show, and everybody's gonna forget about you in a few years, so be nice, and I got up and left. Interestingly enough, Jones called Galifianakis the most naturally funny man she's ever met. Talk about first impressions. Christina Hendricks. When her agents told her she wouldn't make them any money if she went ahead with Mad Men, Christina Hendricks simply fired them. I was up for another pilot, and I chose Mad Men. The agency I was with was like, it's on AMC, it's a period piece, it's never gonna go, are you crazy? Joan Holloway had quite a journey on Mad Men. It wasn't Christina Hendricks' first role, but it definitely catapulted her to stardom.
So you were on Mad Men, now you're on Good Girls. I like that it was Mad Men, Good Girls.
I get confused sometimes.
Yeah.
I got the mad
girls.
Men.
Good men.
Yes.
Stardom means constant scrutiny, and it's impossible not to notice that Hendricks is an exceptionally beautiful woman. However, she has criticized the way women are valued for their bodies and not their talents. I was working my butt off on Mad Men, and then all anyone was talking about was my body. She fumed in 2010. When a reporter tried to talk about her being full-figured, the actress told him off. In 2019, Hendricks divorced her husband, fellow actor Jeffrey Aaron, after 10 years of marriage. By the way, they reportedly met thanks to Vincent Kartheiser, Hendricks' Mad Men co-star. In January 2020, the actress traveled to Ireland to have some me time. She was spotted relaxing in an 800-year-old castle that was turned into a jaw-dropping 5-star hotel. She had an unforgettable time taking walks with the castle's resident wolfhounds and tried her hand at falconry. No Mad Men in her life, just lovely animals and faithful falcons. Kiernan Shipka. Sally Draper remembers that when she was younger, she only knew about Sally scenes. She only started participating in table reads when she got older.
I actually just recently started going back and watching it from the beginning because it felt like the right time. It felt like I had enough time off and could watch it sort of from a different perspective. And wow, the show's good, man.
You didn't know it was good?
Kiernan Shipka quite literally grew up right before our eyes.
I will always come home. You'll always be my girl.
And she grew up into one promising and hardworking actress, no less. Her chilling adventures of Sabrina co-stars often praise her professionalism. In a recent interview with Harper's Bazaar Singapore, Shipka said she wants to become a role model for young people, and especially young women. But she understands the importance of being authentic. We all have our struggles, and I never want to give out this highlight reel that is unattainable. For me, it's important to be transparent. But Shipka definitely knows how to have fun. She's responsible for throwing parties and get-togethers for the tight-knit cast of Sabrina. They have game nights and sing karaoke. Shipka is friends with many Hollywood youngsters. She has a brother and sister-like bond with heartthrob Timothée Chalamet. Any boyfriends? I keep my romantic life mysterious, Shipka says. It's more fun for people. It's great to see all these Mad Men stars doing so well, isn't it? Who's your favorite cast member and why? Share in the comments section below.